Kat and Iniba, and welcome to Halo Halo, your top entertainment and lifestyle show for Asian Pacific Americans. Back in the studio is the amazingly talented jazz saxophonist Michael Paulo, who is not just in the jazz industry as a musician, but also produces a lot of concerts. This time around, he's here to promote the first ever Asian Heritage Jazz Festival happening this Saturday at the JACCC. And joining Michael Paulo is Boy Katindig, who is also going to be performing at the event. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Nice to be back on your show.
Yes, thank you so much for being back, and welcome, Boy. Mr. Katindig.
Yeah.
First of all, congratulations, Michael. You're always putting together events. I mean, you did the Temecula Wine Festival, and you're now producing the Asian Heritage Jazz Festival.
Yes, yeah.
Tell me what inspired you to start this festival?
Well, it's coming up June 20th. What my inspiration was, you know, I've been fortunate in my career to travel around the world and play all the major jazz festivals and tour and play with great people, legends like Al Jarreau and Miles Davis, Herbie Hancock, and the list goes on. You know, and I've been very fortunate in that aspect. And what I found is that in my travels, you know, I would get on stage with these artists and they would look at me like, where'd this guy come from? You know, he looks Filipino, he looks Asian. And that I would get that all the time. You know, so throughout the years, I thought, you know, when I had the concept for this event, I thought, you know, since I've been so fortunate in what I've done, you know, I wanted to showcase that there's many other Asian artists that have success in jazz, you know, and there's a people don't affiliate jazz with Asian, unfortunately, right?
Yeah,
so,
I just recently, you're right.
Yeah, I want to change that, you know, but along with that, you know, I've got Boy, who's a very established legendary keyboardist, Pauline Wilson, singer, Grammy Award-winning vocalist, Jeff Kashiwa, Junko Moto from Hiroshima. So I have these established Asian artists that have traveled the world, but I'm also trying to showcase the younger guys. You know, we talk about Justin Klunk and De Leon, Danny Jung, I mean, Korean and Japanese and Filipino young kids who are making their way. And so I just, you know, normally they wouldn't have a chance or forum to play the major jazz festivals, right? Because of who they are. So I want to try to create that opportunity for all of us to come together, you know, and also, you know, bring all the cultures together.
I love that.
You know, all the Asian cultures, because we all came here to America, and to some form or another, a few of us have assimilated and gravitated and to American jazz, you know, and it's an American art form. So we're Asians, but we embrace that kind of music, and that's what I want to bring together, showcase at this festival. We have Chinese, Korean, Filipino, Indonesian, and you know.
Was it difficult for you to choose which artists?
Well, no, because throughout the years I've worked with all these people. I know who they are, and you know, I know they're all excellent musicians. So you know, I want to show everybody that we can all do it.
Speaking of excellent musicians, Boy, you'll be performing at the festival. Tell me how what came through your mind when Michael introduced you to this event.
It's a unique event in first place, and it's the first time that it's really gonna happen. You know, everybody, all the Asians getting together, and we're letting the whole America know that we can play jazz.
Yeah, definitely. I think I read somewhere that jazz is like one of the biggest festivals is in Jakarta.
Yeah, the Java Jazz
Festival,
which I've been involved with for the last 10, 11 years, has become the largest in attendance jazz festival in the world. So believe it or not, it's in Asia.
It's in Asia, yeah.
You know,
I saw that, I didn't even know.
And a lot of people in America don't know that. When I say, you know, I ask them, where's the largest jazz festival now in the world? And they go, wow, New Orleans, right? No, wrong, it's in Asia. So, you know, there's a connection there that we can, you know, highlight with this event.
And Boy, what can we expect from your performance at the festival?
Oh, okay. All I know is I'm gonna be doing my darn best. And
as always, right?
And yeah, I have a couple of tunes that we will be playing together too.
Oh, nice.
On one tune, and it's you know, after
a family affair, right?
Yeah, it's a family affair.
Him being so modest, you know, Boy's actually probably the #1 Filipino jazz pianist in the world, without a doubt. You know, and everybody in the Philippines know who he is. But of interest is that he has, the Katindig family is like musical royalty in the Philippines with jazz, you know, all his relatives. Yeah. So he has another cousin, Katindig, who lives here, and they're going to actually play together for the first time.
For the first
time. So
time.
that's history. Right
I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I heard you brought Latin jazz to the Philippines, right?
Oh, not actually.
You're introduced to it, maybe?
It's actually my dad and his
family.
band that they introduced that, and you know, during those days, and well, they're pretty successful with that.
Yes. Yeah. Both of your families are so talented. I mean, I hear your dad's going to be performing at the event
yes,
too.
Yes, my father, and of course he's known as the Hawaii's king of the keyboards. And as we talked about earlier, he started when he was 4, and he's 85, and he's toured the world. And he actually just finished a solo record for a Japanese record a few months ago. So he's still making records, and he's going to tour there. And I'm so excited to bring him over because he loves to play, you know, and keeps them young. And it's going to be Father's Day weekend. So it's nice that we're going to spend time together, father and son. And anything could happen. We could all just start playing with each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, a jam session, right?
Yeah, that's what jazz is about, right?
Yeah, I love that. Now, for more info, because I hear there's different types of tickets you can get. There's one with a meet and greet and luncheon. There's one reserved. There's also general admission. Where can we go for more information?
First of all, go to AsianHeritageJazzFestival.com.
Okay.
I like the title. Or else, if you just want to buy tickets now because you're so excited, just go to TIX.com.
Oh, okay.
Online, you can. It's very convenient. You can purchase online at TIX.com.
Okay, and it starts at 2 p.m. I think.
Doors open at 2, and then the music starts around 3 o'clock, and solid entertainment until 9 at night.
Oh wow!
So great lineup, great lineup, and also, you know, we got other activities. We're going to have wine tasting from a few wineries. San Antonio's going to be their winery, and then they're going to do some grape stomping and all this kind of stuff and giveaways, and then we're also, you know, raising money. I want to mention we're raising money for the Heads Up Youth Foundation, which gives opportunities to disenfranchised youth. Okay, so we want to help them, you know, with their problems and assimilate into society and scholarships and stuff. So we're raising money for that. So we're going to have live auction items, and then, you know, we're going to have a few vendors and some food vendors, and so it's a big party.
So it's a party. It's not just a concert. You can have fun, have a little drink or two. Maybe. Yeah.
And you know. Fortunately for us, because of our sponsors, we are able to price everything very reasonable for all the entertainment they're going to get all day long.
Thank you so much. So all we have to do to get tickets is go to TIX.com or type up Asian Heritage Jazz Festival. Yes. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Always a pleasure chatting.
Mahalo.
Mahalo.
Thank you.
Mabuhay.
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 Again, for more information on the first ever Asian Heritage Jazz Festival happening this Saturday at the JACCC, make sure to head to the website you see on the screen. Don't go anywhere because we have a very special performance all when we return.